What if the people you loved most turned their backs on you, calling you worthless in front of a crowd? Picture a decade of sacrifice. Sweat, calloused hands, endless nights, erased by the ones you built it all for. This is my story, a gut-wrenching journey of betrayal, quiet resolve, and a comeback that left my betrayers stunned. My name is James Carter, 38, a plumber who fixed lives as much as pipes in Kansas City, Missouri. For 10 years, I poured everything into my family, only to be cast aside as a nobody. This is how I turned their cruel dismissal into an unshakable legacy. The air was thick with celebration, but my heart sank. My birthday cake sat untouched, 10 candles. One for each year I'd raised my daughter, Lily, flickering as if too ashamed to burn. "You're a nobody," Lily spat in front of her giggling friends. "You fix toilets. That's your legacy?" Her words, sharp as a blade, echoed her mother's tone. Sarah, my wife, stood nearby, wine glass in hand, her laughter joining the chorus. "He's temporary," she slurred, her eyes cold. "Always was." I didn't flinch, didn't beg, didn't break. I stood, walked to our bedroom, packed a duffel bag with essentials. Work boots, a photo of Lily as a baby, and left. 30 minutes later, I was on the highway, the rearview mirror reflecting a life I thought I'd built. The sting of betrayal. My phone buzzed at mile 10, 29 missed calls, but I didn't answer. I met Sarah at 23, her dreams as big as the sky, my hands ready to build them. I laid tile while she planned dream kitchens we couldn't afford. I worked double shifts, fixing strangers' pipes to keep our lights on. When Lily was born, I cradled her tiny form, my rough hands gentle as if holding glass. I thought love meant providing food on the table, a roof overhead. I didn't know they'd judge me for my silence, my absence, my unglamorous work. Sarah once called me her rock. But somewhere, our future became her needs. Late nights grew frequent. Restaurant receipts piled up in her purse. And Lily's hugs turned to eye rolls, her daddy replaced by James. The clues were subtle but piercing. A second phone tucked in Sarah's purse, found while searching for Lily's allergy meds. Texts from Evan. Reservations for 2. Photos of his arm around her. Her smile brighter than I'd seen in years. I didn't confront her. That's not me. I watched, waited, stored every detail in silence. Silence isn't weak. It's a weapon. It sees. It remembers. Lily's scorn mirrored her mother's. Her words shaped by a man she'd never met but idolized. I didn't cry. I decided, if I was temporary, I'd leave a mark they'd never erase. The plan unfolds. I moved in with my brother 2 towns over, using the distance to breathe, to plan. Revenge, like plumbing, is about pressure and timing. I called in favors, years of fixing pipes for judges, cops, and business owners at 2 a.m. had built a network of gratitude. No questions, just quiet nods. I dug into Evan, Sarah's new man. His 3 restaurants were in her name for tax purposes. A risky move. A quick search revealed his past. Minor fraud, gambling debts. He was clever, not clean. Sarah didn't know. I did. Then came the evidence. I'd installed home security cameras years ago, but now I repurposed them, hidden in a smoke detector, a vent, a light fixture. I watched them in my old house, my bed, plotting to drain my accounts, my retirement, my life. Sarah had forged my signature on a joint account, siphoning half already. I smiled, cold and certain. Step 1, bank fraud. I reported the forgery with proof, statements, signatures, freezing every account, locking every penny. Step 2, the IRS. An anonymous tip about 3 restaurants with undeclared income, all under Sarah's name, backed by color-coded files I sent. Auditors pounced. The final blows. Step 3, Lily's trust fund, set up when she was born. She didn't know it, unlocked at 25, only under my conditions. I rewrote them. No parental cosigners, no handouts, just her own grit. Let's see how far her entitlement carries her. Step 4, the video. 1 clip, Sarah and Evan laughing about ruining the idiot. Uploaded unlisted and sent to her design firm's HR. Her job vanished in 48 hours. The final strike. Dinner. I requested one last meal, playing the broken man, promising to sign anything. They agreed, smug. At Evan's upscale restaurant, Sarah wore red, her victory color. I slid an envelope across the table, bank statements, IRS notices, video stills. Their faces froze. "You were right," I said, voice like ice. "I fixed things, including you." Evan stammered. Sarah reached for me. I stood, tipped the waiter, and leaned in. "Check your kitchen staff, Evan. One's wired for the health department." I walked out, their silence deafening. A legacy rebuilt. They tried to erase me, to rewrite my story without the man who built it. But I don't vanish. I rebuild. Lily called weeks later, her voicemail shaky with apologies. I didn't respond, not yet. Betrayal is an art, but so is revenge. I don't fix toilets anymore. I fix legacies, ones that endure. Now I'm building a new life, one pipe, one promise at a time, on my terms. This story isn't just mine. It's a call to rise above betrayal. Have you faced a moment that broke you, only to rebuild stronger? Share it in the comments and let's inspire each other. Hit subscribe, like, and share for more stories of triumph over pain. Join our community today.